But for now, let's take some more updates now. Missile warnings have now been issued across multiple countries in the Middle East, raising serious security concerns in the region. Alerts have been activated in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the UAE, Bahrain, and Israel. Authorities in these nations are urging residents to remain alert and follow emergency protocols as air defense systems stay on high readiness. Ambassador, while both sides are celebrating a victory and calling themselves as the victors, missile warnings are still being issued. And like Colonel was saying, the ceasefire has not been formalized. Is this then just an eyewash?
It's not an eyewash. The US attacks have stopped. The Israeli attacks are in retaliation to the missile strikes that were conducted shortly before ceasefire. And the Gulf countries, I don't know what is the basis on which they have retained the high alertness of their air defense systems. Let me tell you that Iranians have a long established tradition of mutazayadat. Mutazayadats mean overbidding. Iran must have the last word. It has to outbid the negotiators. Even though sometimes this tendency goes against Iran's own interest. This is practiced thanks to the Grand Bazaar tradition of Tehran, where this term was coined and was adopted by the political circles. You would have noticed that Iran has issued a riposte to everything that United States has said or done, just to have a last word. Now, let me also talk about asymmetric nature of this warfare. Colonel Tyagi has cited plenty of things that United States can consider as justification for its victory lap, but then they have not been able to achieve the regime change. They have not been able to get hold of the nuclear stock. They have also not had any restrictions imposed on Iran for missiles, and the proxies continue to hamper the Israeli security from Yemen as well as from Lebanon. Now, Iran retains strong hand with regard to Strait of Hormuz, with its agreement and protocol with Oman. And secondly, they also have possibility of Houthis reimposing Bab al-Mandeb blockade as they had done 2 years ago. So they are not without cards. It's an asymmetric warfare, and by continuing to exist as an Islamic republic, Iran has justifiable claim for having won so far the war. Thank you.
All right. In fact, missiles are pounding Tel Aviv. Big update, even as ceasefire claims raise serious questions on the ground. Despite Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announcing an immediate truce between US and Iran, fresh strikes targeting Israel suggest the situation remains volatile. Colonel, would you say Israel has been largely absent from these negotiations, even though Netanyahu said that whatever ceasefire discussions were done between US and Iran were with consultation from Netanyahu, but the ground reality is that missiles are still pounding Tel Aviv?
Yes, Israel has agreed for this 2 weeks ceasefire because Israel was established in 1948 in in West Asia or Middle East by America, with the view that America should maintain its presence in the oil-producing countries at that time. So Israel cannot go against America. That's why, under duress, he has agreed. But imagine, it is the Lebanon which is a bigger threat to Israel than Iran. I will tell you how. Because the missiles which come from Iran to Israel, they take about 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending upon the speed of the missile. But the rocket which comes from South Lebanon to Israel, it takes about 12 seconds, 15 seconds. Means that you do not even get a chance to go from your home to the shelter, to the bunker. That's why Hezbollah is a bigger threat. In this war, it has been noticed also. So Israel may agree to the ceasefire as far as Iran is concerned, but not with Hezbollah. And similar situation may arise with Houthis also. And now, sometimes the Hamas are also propping up. It may be against them also. So this, I consider this ceasefire, you will find at the end of the discussion, it is not going to be agreed by America or by Israel. Reason being this, that if they agree to it, if America agrees to it, it means what? Firstly, as the dear ambassador said, all the resolutions passed in the Security Council, the resolution passed by IAEA, they all will be withdrawn. Iran will be given all sanctions from Iran will be removed, and Iran will be given compensation. The point is, Iran will be given compensation. Who will agree to it? And who will give compensation to those Middle East countries who have suffered a hit at the hands of Iran? So the conditions are such, they are unlikely to be met, but even 50% conditions are met, and if Iran shows some wisdom, then it may happen. But knowing the nature of Iran, as the respected ambassador has brought out, it is unlikely that Iran will agree, and hence this 15 days ceasefire, I think it is going to backfire.
All right, sure. Thank you for your assessment, Colonel. Requested to once again continue being with us. Now, viewers, Indian stock markets are set for a strong start today.